think we're about to hop on. As usual, I will give a short introduction to the class. I think we're on. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oak Cliff Performance Seminar. Today is December 10th. Finally, December, holiday seasons. All right. Today, we only have one performer. And this performance seminar is for our Stage 2, Stage 3, and Stage 4 students. Well, please announce your name and the piece you're going to play.
My name is Evelyn, and I'm going to be playing Keepsake Mill.
Round of applause. Wow. Hey, your dynamic contrast is so good. Like really good. Can you bring your sheet music? Since we are going to talk about things on the sheet music.
I'll go get it.
Now. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.9. 0.8. Welcome back. All right. Oh, calm down. Calm down. You ready? I really like your second page for all the dynamic contrasts. It's really nice. And then that the crescendo until the end was gold. Like really nice. Okay. Are you using pedal or not really?
No, I don't know how to use pedal yet.
It's all good. Yeah, it's fine. You're still like the way you play it is really nice. You also try your very best to connect all the notes, which kind of give like the pedal here. I think just make it try to blend the color together. I think the way you play it is pretty connected. Let's see the first one. The first page has. I kind of want you to play the left hand one more time. Just left hand for me for the first line. It seems a little bit uneven for the when you play for the first time. I kind of didn't notice like if you're using rotation or not. Can you play one time? Yeah, I think it's really nice. Okay, maybe it's when you put hands together and then your left hand just kind of the movement is not as the same size as you are doing right now. What I mean is that when you do rotation, you do this much when you do left hand only. But maybe when you put hands together, because you're trying to take care of your right hand, your left hand probably get less. And when you do less, it's harder to make all the quarter notes to be even in this type of shape. Can we try one more time from beginning and see? Make sure you still maintain your rotation in the left hand.
Okay, so just the first line?
Yeah, or until actually, can you continue and until I ask you to stop?
Okay.
Okay, let's stop here. I think it's really nice right now. Okay, for the right hand, something will be tricky is the phrasing. Right, we have da dee dum bum, and it's very natural to play loud or louder when you play this note with your thumb. This thumb is such a strong finger, and then if you just like go straight down, it will be pretty loud compared to 4 and 5. You're playing these three notes 4 and 5 with your forefinger and fifth finger, which is our weaker fingers. It's harder for them to make it, has a louder tone compared to 1 or 2 or 3. But I think if you just base on the shape of the music, I think this A should be a little bit softer. If you look at the entire phrase here, A is actually the lower note, and the lowest note. Can you try it that way? So crescendo to this E, and then maybe do the small diminuendo to this A. Not too much, because this is not the end. We have another one. Can you try?
Okay, only the right.
Just right hand, yeah. I like this control, and then it's very very nice that I see how you approach to the keys. Your thumb just stay on the key, and then you start from the key as well. That's part of the reason why it sounds very nice right now. I do think these three notes can be a little bit more. Do you think you can do with your wrist? So smiley face to the right side to this E, and then ramble, like a ramble from the right side to the left side back to D, and then shh. Can you try? Ooh, it was very, very good. That was very good. Do you hear the shape? So like getting more like, to me it sounds rounded. I don't know how to explain that. It sounds rounded to me. So your wrist movement from D to E is left to right. From E to D is this back. I mean, actually these three. So these three is this for the wrist movement. So in general, if you combine them, it's actually the big circle. Like this. Can you try it one more time? Yes. And do you notice that you didn't try your very? I assume it sounds like it. It sounds like you didn't need to put a lot of effort to control that crescendo and diminuendo, and because you are using the wrist movement, so it just naturally happened. Was that the case for you?
Yeah.
Great. Let's do one more. And see if you can apply on the second one as well. And then again. You try. What do you think about the second time? I think maybe second time can be a little bit more. So when you do the second time to push to the right side, give a little bit more weight as well. Can you try again? It's kind of hard for me to hear a difference. Are you putting a little? I think you can be a little bit brave to give a little more weight on this E and on this E as well. Can you try again?
Okay.
How much you can do? How much you can push a little more? Like more weight? No, not on this A. On these three notes. Da dee dum bum. Yeah. Okay. Now remember your wrist. Smiley face. Yeah, here we go. The reason why I want you to play a bit louder is because you have left hand. And left hand is well, it's not playing more than one note, but your left hand is playing somewhere lower. And it could be like, overpower your right hand. It might be if you play your right hand quiet, like, soft. Okay. Can we try one more time from beginning? Only right hand and this entire line, and then do a little bit more on the shape there. Yeah, very, very nice. I can hear the phrasing very nicely now. Do you hear that too?
Yeah.
All right, let's do with left hand. I think left hand just keep it like simple and then quiet.
So both hands.
Mm-hmm. I think the balance is good. And I can hear the shape for these three. I just wish this note can be a little bit softer. But I understand that it's like when your left hand has that pattern, it's kind of hard to control for both hands. How about this? How about you think about they are actually both going to the same direction. Right? Your left hand is from the top. Same thing for your right hand. Sorry, it's a bit too soft. So can you try that? They're actually going to the same direction with your wrist.
So I just do the first two measures.
Yeah, let's try that. When you ramble back, try not to just boom, like bend it like this. Try to land like more carefully. Can you try? Here we go. Do you hear a difference?
Yeah.
I personally like that a lot though. I don't know. Like I know it's the slur is onto here, and then I don't know. I just personally like onto here is like a very nice phrase shaped for the melody. And it sounds like more I don't know, like you how to say that? More professional? In my opinion. What is this piece about?
What do you mean by that?
Like what is this piece about? Like have any story for this piece?
It's about a mill.
Okay. And seems that some people like they already write down here.
About a keepsake now.
You're like, sure. Let me see. Okay, so it's like a little poem here. Okay. Oh, it sounds like it should be like kind of continuously. In my opinion, this is just not. It says like what does churning mean?
I don't know.
Churning is like this. Like imagine there's a stew or something. You're doing this. You know what I'm saying? This, like swirling. Like I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I think that's the reason why we have left hand like this. Just keep doing like bam, bam, ba, da, 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 da. Yeah. It's not a very aggressive piece, that's my point. So I do think like landing the note like with that approach fits the character of the music. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. Okay. Can we do one more time the entire first line? And using that technique again.
Okay.
Great. And then when you get to measure 5, when you get to the second line, the shape for your right hand melody changed, right? Changes to dum ba ti dum. Before the longest note is on the second, I don't know, second bar. If you look at these 4 bars, this is one group, and then these are the longer notes like stay here. This is another group, and longer notes stay here. Here is a bit different. Here it seems like it's breaking the. If you just look at the shape of the notes, it's breaking down like long, short, and then long. If you try and convert it to a wave, this is one wave. This is another wave. This is a long but peaceful wave. You see that way?
Yeah.
So I will probably do. I'll suggest you to do the first one is, let's say maybe piano. Second one, do a little bit more since it's the second wave. And then since it's a peaceful one, let's go back to, or maybe like mezzo piano actually. I don't want you to play too soft because you have left hand. So mezzo piano and then mezzo forte. And then let's calm down again. So it will be mezzo piano again. Can you try that? And because each wave, this is like a longer one. Dum, bum. I think it will be very natural for you to do a little diminuendo for this one. A little bit diminuendo for this one. Let's try only right hand. Because I don't want left hand to like distracting.
Wait.
Okay, great. You're trying to control with your finger, which is a lot of job for them. What do you think if we use the wrist movement? What kind of wrist movement we should use? Do you think it should be the smiley face, or do you think it should be a rainbow? Or you don't know?
The smiley face.
Okay, smiley face. Do you think it's from the right to the left, or left to the right?
Left to the right.
Okay, let's try left to the right and see if that will help you. I agree, but by the way, like I will, if I were you, I'll play like that too. Can you try? It's good. The dynamic is good. Yes. I think it helps you to make the first note a little bit more. Try when you go up. Try to imagine your forefinger is kind of go with that direction instead of kicking down. Ta, bum, ti, bum. Oh, I really like this, like coming down here. Okay, now the B flat should be a little bit more. I wish can be a little bit more. I think that your starting point is really good, and then the diminuendo is really good for both times. It's just this one. If you do a little bit more, you don't need to worry about this one getting too soft, or you don't have space to make it softer. Can you try again? Yeah, here we go. And I also noticed that you are not just using your wrist. It seems like you are also using a little bit your arm and elbow. I like that a lot. I think that will be very helpful as well. Like kind of open up as well. Use your elbow is actually the one leading it. Can we try that? Here we go. That B flat has a really nice tone now. Before probably you have a little bit more focus on the wrist because I asked you to do the wrist movement. And then now because the arm is involved, so you give a little bit more weight on that one and it sounds really nice. Do you think you can write this down as well? I saw you try to annotate your music earlier. I think that was very nice. Can you try to write down what we talk about as well for yourself.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Great. Well, that was my main thing. Oh, the other one is I was thinking about your left hand has the same, most of the time has the same pattern, right? Most of the time is like, if you have three notes, the bottom one, the middle one, and the top one is always bottom, top, middle, bottom, top, middle. It's nice, but also not so interesting if you just look at it. So whenever you have something not in that pattern, I think it will be very nice of if you, it will be very professional of you to bring that out. Do you know where it is? Like if you look at the first page, which bar that we don't have that pattern, bottom, top, middle, in the left hand.
Um, the last. Wait.
The
8.
last one.
Measure.
Measure 8. Yes, measure 8. And also measure, I don't know, I cannot count. Okay, measure 16. Actually 15 and 16. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it will be very nice if you do crescendo to this G. And then we go back. Can you try that for left hand only? So it'll be like can you try?
Oh, wait.
Measure 7. Yeah. I think I kind of hear it. For this one, I think it will be very helpful if you use your body. Your body move forward a little bit and then get back a little bit. Can you try? Just these 4 notes actually. F, G, F, E. And then move forward and back. Yeah. See, you don't need to like try to like hit the notes harder and it just naturally happen. Okay, that's the first spot. And the second spot is here. I'll probably do crescendo as well. Da, 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 bum, bum. Your body move forward.
So I play from measure 13.
Oh, sorry, measure 15. Here, from A. Yeah, very, very nice. I think the goal is until this G. So you can, if you can move your body slowly from here and then the most until G here, and then start going back. Can you try? Okay, it sounds like you do it until F now.
Okay.
Try to do another one until G. Because do you see the tenuto here? Yeah. Yeah, if you can bring this out, that will be like it will catch listeners' attention. It's like, oh, because they were like, that thing just like da 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 da, so like a swirling. But when you have something different and you bring it out, that's something that it's kind of like to deliver new information to the listeners. That's how you make your playing like more interesting. Yeah, it's nothing new. It's on the sheet music, but you're trying to deliver all the information to the listeners, and they can hear the different layer of the music through you playing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is a very good first draft, by the way. I don't think you performed this piece. Did you perform this piece earlier in a different perform seminar?
No.
So this is the first, very first time.
Yeah.
And you memorized it. Okay, great job. Well, I will see you later this week, right? Since you're coming for the winter recital. And
Yeah.
thank you for working with me today. Thank you for sharing your music. That was really beautiful.